Hello, American Yacht Club members. This is Al Cappuccino here with El Sheffy. Sheffy, do we have anything going on this past week? Was there like an opening or something?
There was like a little event, but other than that, like not much going on.
Not much going on, huh? Yeah.
How about
Just no, it was yes.
No.
We go ahead. You go first.
No,
go.
kidding. We had a beautiful evening
Yep.
last Saturday night for the opening party.
Yep.
Full house, completely booked out. Service, from what I heard, I'm not out on the floor, but from what I understand and what we've heard in the past, say week or two, it's been phenomenal.
Good, good.
And the new menu that we launched, again, I was not out there. I did speak to some people, but from what I heard and people's comments, that it was very successful, and it was just the overall evening was a huge success.
No, for sure, and obviously the Commodore Blackwell. I mean, the whole thing started. The tour started in this room. They got this beautiful champagne as they're coming in. They got the whole tour, and then I know Mrs. Blackwell, Mrs. Cobb, Mrs. Scully. They did an amazing job, kind of taking everybody in different rooms, giving a little bit of the club's culture, history about certain things. But it was a huge success. I mean, the feedback and the whole night was amazing. Every table that we went to, I know you went to a few tables too.
Sure.
They absolutely loved it. So it was a great opening. So a little different, obviously with the COVID rules,
Right.
but it was great. The other things I'm going to talk about, obviously next week we have the Guinness tasting on Friday the 19th. We're doing that. We will be doing that in the other.
Isn't your 40th birthday on St. Patrick's
I
Day?
know,
A little
Sheffy.
birdie told
I
me. I'm just
know, I
saying.
know. So yes, I'm definitely happy. So I'll be having a few Guinness myself. But as we were talking, I'm just gonna talk a little bit about Guinness and how to pour the perfect pint of Guinness. I know some clubs they just put it underneath to open it to the top, but there's a little trick to it. You kind of should go about 3/4 up and then kind of let it sit, let it settle for a little bit, and then you kind of go. You hold the glass typically at a 45-degree angle, so it sizzles as it's going through. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that as we're doing this, and watch me mess this up. So kind of like that. As you can see, the sizzling kind of going in, and then you're holding that a little bit, kind of get to the top of the logo there.
Then
and
this is
you
where the
stop.
magic happens.
This is where the magic happens. You stop, you let it, just let it marinate there for a little bit. I mean, that is absolutely beautiful. Anyway, as we let this down, so we also have a wine tasting coming up on the 26th.
Right.
The Roma Wheels, which is gonna be amazing.
That should be fun and exciting. It's
Yep.
something different than what we've been doing
For
with
sure.
with the virtual. It's virtual, right?
It
The
is
the
virtual,
tasting.
unfortunately. It still is virtual, yes.
But the platform, from what I understand when I was talking to James, is that they're going to be pairing the notes and the wines with
Right.
a wheel,
Mhm.
and each one of these, each portion of this wheel is going to have a different scent, a different aroma,
Right,
and
right.
it's almost like a learning curve for them. They
sure.
actually have to, take the wine and associate it with
Yep.
what's on that wheel. So that should be fun. I'd like
sure.
to do that myself as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We could go upstairs, we drink
Yeah.
together, and yeah, perfect. So yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. Also, we have the Easter coming up.
Yes.
So one of the things we do, the Easter to go for the pickup, will be on April 3rd. So the day before April 4th is the actual Easter. So those of you that want to order that to go, just please remember it's the day before.
And there's
Always
a Google
the day
app,
before.
right? There's a Google app.
Correct. There's a Google app that's activated. It's running. So, again, if you have any questions, again, we can always reach out to myself or to El Sheffy here if you have something specific that you like that you don't
Absolutely.
see on there. Again, if we know that you like something and you give us enough proper notice, a day or two, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, the answer is absolutely.
No questions asked.
Also, starting in April, one of the things that we will be doing is we're gonna get some special wines that we're gonna bring in. Like we're gonna feature some special wines for the month. 2 bottles of a signature ones. Also, two glasses that are gonna be a Corvin preserved pour, and also we're gonna do some dessert wines. We really don't have any dessert wines here, but we will be doing that. I'm actually gonna go ahead and stop and just kind of finish this off. So when you finish this off right now, you don't tilt the glass anymore. You keep it straight, and then you open this all the way down, and it should go all the way down. And then hopefully, if I do this correctly, I should stop it right here. And there we go. I think that looks. I mean, if that does not call freshness, I don't know what it is. I mean, it's.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
I'm not the beer guy, but it all the old world way of doing it. Did they do with the spoon upside down?
Right, they do that with the
Right.
kind of the same thing with the system right now because this is all hooked up
Nice.
differently.
It's within a
It's you don't kind of have to do that. Some bartenders, I mean, some you go some restaurants, especially some pubs, Irish pubs in the
That's what I
city,
mean, like, in
they
the old
still
world, right, yeah,
they
they'll
still do
still
the
do
same
it,
thing.
sure.
So it's a bit of a but anyway. So we are gonna do that. What else is going on, Sheffy?
I don't know. I mean, spring is coming. Well, there's a lot of stuff ahead of us that I think is just, at least my perception. What that means is, who knows? Just what I've been reading, what I've been researching, what we've been
Whoa,
hearing.
did you say reading? What were you reading?
I actually YouTube it and I listen to it. No, but like everything I've been reading through New York State and everything,
Sure.
it's just it's looking very promising over the next few months going out, and that's coming right into our season. And there's nothing more exciting than that to get back to somewhat of normality. I mean, I know that I've been hearing things in like New York, who's been closed, is now 50%. Connecticut, I think I heard, is
They're
going
almost
to
opening,
100%.
yeah.
I mean, it's just forecasting for us what's going to happen in
Sure.
the very near future.
Sure.
And with everyone getting vaccinated, it brings back why we're here at American Yacht Club, so we can, service our membership, so we can, give them good product. Last year, this time, although we were shut down, getting product was almost impossible from,
Sure.
meats and poultries and stuff. You couldn't even get it. Like now, that we're coming back, there's, although there's a lot of, influx of, different aspects of what's happening, regional, but, being able to get that product coming into the spring and getting the beautiful produce that's going to be coming to us in the very near future, and being able to put it on a plate and having someone to actually serve it to, I mean,
Sure.
that's very exciting for me.
No, look, I mean, again, I don't want to, but I mean, this whole pandemic was very, very different. I mean,
for sure.
I mean, you guys and your team did it amazing.
Sure.
So, but yeah. So one thing that I do want to answer. So members are calling us and asking us, can we sit outside for Easter? Can we do those? So the short answer is absolutely. As long as the weather cooperates, we definitely have the furniture, we have everything in place, so we'll certainly do that as much as we can. The only thing is we cannot commit to that or say to someone, we'll do it 100% in case it's raining. We don't have the awnings and everything else in place 100%, but if it's a beautiful day, I know today's like 50, 55 degrees out there. If it's going to be awesome, then absolutely, for sure. So for sure. Chef, anything else?
That's it. That's all I
it.
got.
That's
Yes.
it. We're going to destroy this?
Destroy cappuccino.
You want the one more? Or you want? I got more.
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
American Yacht Club.
Thank you.